What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. Wrapped up another great trading week in the room. Hope you had a great trading week as well. In this video, I wanted to talk about today where we have the CME Bitcoin futures expiring. So want to talk about price action to expect as this happens. And I'm going to show you guys the previous expirations and what to expect, especially at these levels that we're at now. All right, so let's dive into this video and check that out.
Trade Genius.
Right before we get into that chart, again, we had a good week in the room. Here's another example of a trade we took on Ontology Bitcoin onto BTC. Nice 8% plus move and not a very long hold. So again, if you guys want to check that out and get in on the room, head over to tradelikeagenius.com. Click on that special number 1 or any of the other specials if you're interested in some of the other features that we have and training packages. All right. Okay, so Bitcoin. A couple things I want you guys to be aware of here. You do need to be bracing for a pullback from this level. And true, we could squirt a little higher, maybe have a little short squeeze, but I think ultimately we got to be braced for a pullback here. And nothing to be afraid of, pretty healthy considering the percentage move up that we've had on this leg up. What I have here on this chart are a series of vertical lines. If you guys have been watching our videos, you know yellow means the CBOE expiration, which is the smaller futures contract, and then the big boy is in red, which expires on the last Friday of every month, which happens to fall on today. So basically, one thing you guys want to note is that when we are rotating into the CME expirations, you want to be cognizant of what direction we're heading in. And what I mean by that is the CME expirations tend to be kind of a pivot when we have a move into them. So for example, here we moved down, then we pivoted up, okay? Another one here, we're moving up and we pivot back down like so, up and then down. And then we had another one where we're moving up into it. The move actually continued for a few days and then rolled over. And again, here and here, where we got into some really low volatility. If we zoomed in on this action here, we actually did move up and then we had a bit of a down move there. This move here was really flat. This is when volatility just basically just flattened completely out. So there really wasn't a lot of movement on either of those expirations in the month of October. Again, then in November, more volatility picks up. We move up and then down after the expiration. Here in December, we moved down and then a big up there, especially on the day of the expiration, and then we ultimately start moving higher. This was another case in January where not a lot of movement. We had somewhat of a sideways to down movement and then a little bit more down after that. So not really a pivot. So when we have a lot of sideways action heading into the expiration, you don't see that swing as much as you do when you have a good thrust move into it. So what do we have now? We have a move up into the expiration. So you want to keep tabs on this because what we can probably expect is a down move, and then we'll start looking back at our support levels. The other thing that plays into that is the crypto fear and greed index. And historically, when we get up over this 60 level, we start looking for basically the move back down, and this is where we're at. So similar to what we have here, similar to what we saw here, you'll make a couple of zigzags, and that's where things really start getting pretty ripe for a pullback. So we've got the crypto fear and greed in that area where we can expect a pullback. This May signal was really big. That was a large pullback from that level. I don't think we're going to see that because of the market structure here. I think what we're going to see is a pullback first to some of the support levels that we have below. But you have that. You have the CME expiration today, and we also just have resistance here at, between this 4,000 and 4,200 level. So we could see a little bit of a move up into that level, possibly a head fake, and then roll over. But I do think we are going to see a little bit of downside and pull back to the 3650 area would be a logical spot. But we'll take a look at that in the Outlook video for the upcoming week on Monday. So anyway, I just want you guys to be aware of that. CME expiration today. We've got crypto fear and greed signaling short. We also are up against some price resistance levels from the previous price action that we've had in the previous months. So beware out there, be careful, and watch for that rollover. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the room. And if you aren't with us, go ahead and head over to Trade Like a Genius and check us out. Hope to see you in the room. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.
Trade Genius.